So I want to show you a few pictures of what the house was put up for sale. And there's not a lot of pictures of what the house looked like 100% on the inside because the house needed a lot of work. It had no plumbing, it had no heating, it needed a new roof, it needed electrical work, and the only thing that was new was the septic and the oil tank. The garage was okay. It wasn't in too bad of a shape. The backyard was okay. It had the spring house and the field, which it needed work. The entrance, the dining room, and the original kitchen, which didn't have any of that stuff. What the craft room looks like before, what Celeste and Lisa's room like before, master bedroom, and Tabitha's bedroom. These pictures now are starting from when we bought the house. Then we took more pictures of the house. As you know, it's a historical house, the William Van Sickle farm. The entrance room is now this one, and you can see there's a lot of soot and even the floors are damaged. The lamp that my father fixed, and the walls are in pretty bad shape. They were using the fireplace, the woman that lived here. The living room, and then this is the mudroom when you entered into the mudroom. When you first entered, you saw a bathroom on the left side. I had a shower, a toilet, and a sink. And on the right side, it actually had a closet. That's the wall right there where it had those things. On the opposite side is where we now have our bathroom. So we moved the bathroom from one side to another. The ceiling was leaking, so it actually damaged the floor and the walls. And this is part of that right here as well. This is the kitchen, which you didn't have pictures before. The kitchen was really old, but the worst part about it was how dirty it was. It had a lot of grime and oil and old appliances. So we try to clean them up. The dining room, the floors were in pretty bad shape. The fireplace actually has where you see is the brick oven on the end, and that's where they used to put bread, to make bread. I thought that was really cool that it still had that, and the pot to make the bread. And then you can see now through that door, you'll go into the basement. The furnace was completely damaged. The water had been done. This needs to be replaced. The water pump, because water goes into our basement or into this area all the time. The tank has sensors, and now the stairs have carpet. This is the craft room, which also had carpet, very small closet. And then from here, you could go out into that tiny area, which was the deck, I guess, or balcony, which you can see it was in pretty bad shape. It was white, and it wasn't even white anymore. That actually needed to replace. The plants had actually curled up. The floor, you can see how bad it was. See, that's the mirror that was really bad. The pipe is going through. That's the old heater / light. The master bedroom was also in pretty bad shape. The paint needed to all be redone. The floors were in bad shape as well. Some of the windows are actually sealed shut from paint. And the cracked, it's all plaster, so it's all cracked and needed to be fixed. More water damage from leaky roof. Cool little things that we found on the sides of the fireplace. This is the porch, and here's what we took off, which is damage. How bad the roof was. See, all the plants are just crawling up the side of the house, and the back of the side of the house even had still really old stuff. All the plants were still going up. Some of them were even actually growing into the house of how bad it was, how invasive some of the plants were. Right here you can see even this trellis, and the plants were growing into the house. The spring house was damaged right there. You can see how bad. And the garage, you can see the tanks for the septic. The garage doors needed to be also fixed, repainted. The windows were actually broken on all sides. You can even see that they don't even stay up. Cool feature on top of the garage, but you can see even inside, you can see the cement falling down on the bottom of how bad it was and how damaged it was. And then this is a section at the end of the property where all the plants and everything had been so overgrown that it had taken over and you couldn't really see. And then across the street, it's actually the Van Sickle Tavern, which is part of the same family who owned the house. This was the original house that was part of that family, which I thought that was really cool. And that one's also historical.